Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have Joe Budden giving his opinion on the Drake leaks, and he and his co-host discussing Nokia going up in the charts and whether Party should be mad about it. And if I were Party, I'd definitely be like, what are the odds that one of the only records without him would be the record that goes off? But if I were him, I definitely wouldn't rock the boat too much, just in case there is an opportunity for a remix. But at the end of the day, this is still a joint project, so he obviously still is going to get points on the record, and the Nokia views are definitely going to help the project overall in terms of numbers. But this is definitely something that has pretty much been a given to Party during his career. He's always had to play second fiddle to Drake, whether he likes it or not, because he's definitely had a lot of records that have been strong-armed away from him that have gone on to be pretty successful for Drake. He's definitely been a very pivotal member of the OVO sweatshop, but I wouldn't be surprised if Nokia going up would be a bittersweet moment for Party. But hey, at least he has his first #1 album. As far as the leaks, I truly don't think there were anything groundbreaking. Honestly, if you told me that they were recorded 5 years ago, I would have believed you. And honestly, not too different from the leaks that Joe has been trashing recently. But I definitely wonder if that Mel hoodie link to his Patreon provided a surge in visits. And with his team only really coming out of pocket for the domain price, honestly, if you get 1 to 2 subs off of that, it's a win. And I'm kind of tired of people calling these leaks when it's the artist directly releasing them, because we all know that Plot Twist account is a Drake account. But his approach when it comes to dropping these records is definitely giving focus group to see what sticks and what he should focus on, because it's definitely been a rough past year with his releases. And with Nokia and this project being the best received music he's dropped this year, it seems like that has given him some type of confidence. But enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into the video where we have Joe Budden and his co-hosts giving their opinion on the recent Drake leaks, and also discussing if Nokia going up in the charts should be something that Party should be mad about. And honestly, these records do sound like they were recorded a few years ago, man. Party has always seemed like the type that wants to be a superstar, but has been in the shadows over at OVO basically his whole career.
Another mission, K, Cunningham, let this crops here.
A very cringy line.
Pause this.
K left his Crocs here. Like at his crib?
He was in the Pistons
locker room. He said I was in the Pistons locker room.
It's very cringy for you to put on another man's shoes and try to flex that you're smashing their girl or whoever, honestly, wearing another man's shoes. But definitely something that would be on brand for Drake. It's almost giving like he was trying to mimic the Future line about smashing your chick in Gucci flip-flops, but you definitely delivered that in the cringiest way possible.
I went in the Pistons locker room,
another
man.
mission. K left his Crocs here. And I fucked you in them.
So strange. I just want this to make sense. This shit crazy.
It don't make sense, Mark.
You like skin, make this make sense.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like you gotta,
How do y'all, I don't get, you know how y'all think. Like,
Ooh, those are nice Crocs.
You out.
I'll take them.
I'll be
Was it like
unsure.
the Balenciaga Crocs? Was it the Salehi Crocs? Like
Fam, it don't matter what brand or shoe it is. You are wearing another man's shoes and flexing that you're smashing a chick.
Still itchy?
I'll be uncertain.
I'll be baby.
Niggas like,
I'll be uncertain.
I'm on the fence.
I'll be
I'll be unsure.
That's funny. That was mad funny. That shit,
Go ahead.
that shit, I don't know. Fuck you asking me for?
You don't know.
wear Crocs.
No one on earth, other than like the OVO army, could defend that.
Translation. Don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
But the flow was crazy. I like that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So you want to play
That's
the rest of them?
Yeah, he thought he was getting off like a Future bar.
The Cheerios
know.
joint. The Cheerios joint is the one I heard.
Flag.
Yeah, you know.
You gotta press the sound effects.
Yeah, you gotta drop some bars.
No, we just got to talk over it. Don't sit here looking so
All right,
mesmerized in the face.
this is Cheerios.
Oh.
Damn, you know Gucci let it blam, and he pass it to his man, got a bad glove on, he don't hold it in his hand.
You can cut this off. You can cut.
Yeah, to me, that's probably the best one out of the three. But like I said, definitely something that sounds like it would have came out, I don't know, 2016, 2017. Him and Tay Keith have definitely had a lot of success together. So maybe he's trying to build on that. But like I said, it does sound a little dated.
This off.
This the
Cut
one.
that off.
Yeah, that's the one I heard.
You gotta sound tough. Yeah, I
You
like
went crazy.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yep.
That's the Drake I want to hear.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Look, yeah.
Not the melodies.
Yeah, nigga, come on.
That one though. I need that one mixed and mastered ASAP.
Look what y'all
that
did.
That need to drop Friday.
Look what you did, problem.
Look what they did.
Kendrick and y'all. That made him.
Those records are not going to be enough to make Kendrick Lamar have to say or do anything, honestly. Especially given how these last 12 months have turned out. Drake is going to have to do a little more than release this. I'm sorry, Joe, but these leaks are definitely not enough.
That came on like something.
That right there.
How the last one sound?
The last one is Wait
The
to
beat
Exhale
comes straight in.
with 21 Savage.
Yeah, you know what time it is.
Birds, they gon' chirp like a next tail.
Bye-bye.
Only fuck on her just cause sex sells.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye when that's mixed and mastered.
Yeah.
And handed to the right person.
Let's go.
Well, you know, Savage gonna get on there and do what he do.
Oh, yeah.
It is pretty funny that the last batch of leaks sounded very similar to this, and they had the exact opposite opinion. It is pretty funny that this is coming right after the Mel hoodie debacle, in which Joe and the podcast definitely benefited from a lot of traffic. Very opportunistic, but definitely got to give them credit. And honestly, the fact that they were able to do that definitely just highlights another inept move from Drake and his team. Honestly, from Drake directly, given that this was a story post. If you're going to post a link, whether it's like a joke, a gag link, or whatever it is, just have your team buy the domain. I mean, it literally costs like less than $8 now. If it wasn't the Joe Budden team, it honestly would have been somebody else.
Yeah, you know, it's there. It's done already.
Yeah, that's a Savage beat.
Yeah,
That's a Savage beat.
Yeah,
that's a Savage beat.
Sound pretty good.
Honestly, yeah.
All right,
sound like
Kendrick,
Savage beats.
Future, Weeknd, Metro,
I know Future gets lost in all this, but he dropped 2 great projects last year, totaling like 40 songs, and honestly, there wasn't really too many skips in there, if any at all. The Weeknd also dropped a great project, and obviously we've all seen what Kendrick Lamar has been doing with the album he dropped last year, still being the best-selling album this year, and having 3 records that have been hovering in the top 10 for months now. Like I said earlier, it's going to take a lot more than these 3 leaks to lure any of these acts out. And Kendrick Lamar right now has things that are going to have way higher priority than this, such as his upcoming stadium tour.
Y'all niggas?
Ross,
Rocky.
Who else?
Joe.
Ross and Rocky, I can agree.
I ain't thinking about you.
Joe.
You beat your case, get over here. Joe Thomas? God damn.
Joe Budden.
He got something for Joe Thomas.
And as for ASAP Rocky, the dude is dropping, just people don't really care. A lot of times people take these long breaks and they expect to come back and have the same fanfare, and that's not really the case. Fans are really fickle and fans move on. People totally forgot that ASAP Rocky threw shots at all. Nobody really cared.
What he mad at? I want to know what he did.
They're gonna drop a scary hours pack as soon as we finish recording.
Boy.
The thoughts, views, and that's gonna be right in the beginning of the
He's back
song.
to doing that. I'm back for a couple of months.
Listen, we just want the music.
I'm not all the way back.
I don't care.
Slaps.
I don't care.
I'm not going to get my OVO hoodie or anything.
The cake, you're not gonna go get the cake?
Nah, you are super caping right now.
But
Stupid, yo. I can hear those outside.
You must have got a surge in Patreon subs.
I'm telling you, Cheerio shit, go.
Cheerio is the best one out of the 3, though. I will agree there.
Yeah, it's all right.
I don't know how that leak and all that other shit go, but that I heard the whole song.
Yeah, that's why. Is it really a leak when you're dropping it?
Boy, you just waited on it. You just waiting on little Nokia.
Call my
So he
phone.
can run behind it.
Yo,
Where the fuck the function?
if I'm Party, I'm very tight at Nokia.
Wow.
Wow. Nigga, don't it's on our joint album.
Well, I mean, you drop like 20-something songs, and the one that goes up is the one that you're not featured on. Like I said in the intro, the dude is still making money off of it. It's still on the project, so he has points on the record. But obviously, anywhere you see the Nokia record, you're just seeing Drake.
My name ain't nowhere on this. And this is the record that's shooting up the charts.
It's going crazy.
Nigga, you stealing my take. Did I say that a couple damn pounds ago?
You said that?
Yes.
Oh, my fault.
Ice, that's what you do, fam.
He ain't getting spanked for it.
It's crazy because in reality, no one really listens to Ice.
He not getting spanked for it? For that song? Yeah.
I hate that word,
Is he even in the
spanky.
video?
It's his album. He got to be in some spanky for it. My bad, I didn't know you said that, but I saw the shit yesterday because it's number 3.
Would you be mad? Your song, your album, you not on it is shooting up the charts.
If I was
Like in real life, if
I was getting paid
would
for
you
it,
be mad?
if I'm him,
I think he should be mad.
yes.
but-
If I'm him, just because
You
of
feel
how it's
away.
always been the whole, damn dog, I do this, you steal it from me. It's always been that narrative around him and his music with dude.
Anytime I hear Party talk about his career and where it's going, he does give off the vibe that the dude wants to be a superstar. Obviously, while he has had success in the industry, I mean, the dude has also penned some major records, generational records. He really hasn't seen that for himself yet. This is his first #1, and he's been around for a while. And a lot of people will say that it's off the back of Drake. While he didn't have the best luck when it came to what song actually popped off the album, I really don't think that he's going to rock the boat, like I said earlier.
So if I'm him, I'm very tight.
I don't know.
We got a joint project,
Do I got
and
points?
this is
Yeah,
on that song.
he does.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm talking about.
It's on
You know
his-
what? I think that's just. I think
bro.
it's a personal thing. Everybody,
Some
some
nigga
nigga
got points on other shit that he wrote that he got already.
and he might not have been mad.
I was mad when M took me off the Slaughterhouse intro for the second album.
Fix that though.
I was mad.
Yeah, that was
about
fucked
it.
up. I believe you.
I'm
a little
just saying.
different. That's a little
Now,
different. though.
hold up.
He still is mad about that because he constantly brings up his struggles during that era.
Hold on.
That was a rapping song.
Now, had that song made $10 million,
But it's our album.
true. It's the intro,
And it wasn't the
Slaughterhouse.
but it's the
the
first
intro to
song you
your
press
album.
play on when you put the
Yeah, it's
Slaughterhouse.
that's what
Shady
made it
album
insulting.
on.
And it was a very
Sets the
Joe Budden
tone.
song, but
And Joe Budden made Slaughterhouse.
that's it. No, it was. No, it,
Yeah, I hate you.
Park's like,
I'm about to cry.
That's why I got so
Yeah.
real shit. That's why I got so mad.
Yeah.
I got mad like I got taken off that record. I told them niggas, I said, yo, I'm not gonna hold y'all. The day that album drops, I'm putting out the version with Joe's verse on it.
Ice just lives vicariously through his friends and family.
I did that shit like album maybe like 4 hours later. Yep, here you go. I don't care.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
What was the
Response?
what was the rationale behind taking you off?
the song was too long, I think, right?
Too long? Maybe I was whack. I
We
don't
got
know.
5 rappers on there.
You can't not look like a team player.
No, you're right. I get it.
So don't matter. You can't go, hey, why was it me? It don't matter, nigga. It was you.
I don't remember. Did they leave you little ad libs like Inspector,
Yeah, I think so.
Inspector Deck at the end of the Tupac
Oh,
song?
he trying to make me mad.
Nah, that was bullshit right
That
there.
was bullshit. I'm with you.
That was bullshit. Damn, I was heated.
If I'm Party, I would be mad. Yeah, you're as an artist, you could be mad a little bit.
But what if Drake comes in with a song?
Of course, if you put out a record and a song becomes a hit, you're going to want to be featured on the most successful record. It's totally understandable. And who knows, maybe Party's going to reach a breaking point. But fam, it's been like over 10 years, 15 years of him being an OVO sweatshop. I've heard him be a little resentful in his interviews, but if the guy hasn't gotten sick of the system and the way they run things over there, I truly don't see it changing anytime soon.
It's already done, but I want to put it on this album, and you'll still get points.
Unless
you
Drake
notice
You
says
have
no
nothing to do with this
remix.
song. This is a gift.
It's
Maybe
like
you won't be mad, but you'll still be.
it's like
Yeah.
a fourth person
Human.
coming in and taking somebody out the threesome. That's what it's like.
Not if they my two.
This is your threesome. You in here.
Dog.
You and 2 other people. Y'all about to get busy. Here comes somebody executive producing the threesome. They come
Joe's metaphors are always very, very explicit.
in. This would be better without you.
But look, to
You get the fuck out this room.
But
Right
to
now.
Parch's point, let's say he already had the song done, and I just wanted to put that on this project to get it out to the world.
Definitely could
And
be.
you're getting your points.
Now it's a threesome where they both my means, and I'm just letting
It is funny because most of the albums sound like they were Party records that have been sitting around on a hard drive that got Drake verses added to them.
you come in here and get.
And it's still my work though.
Yeah,
And it's your first #1 or top 10 or whatever.
and you're not even on it.
That's
Yeah,
the hard
that's
part.
number one.
That's
Like,
they
that's
talking
tough,
about this
'cause you don't
song.
know if you're getting another
They talking about Nokia got potential to go #1 in the next couple weeks. No, that's tough. That would from an artistic standpoint, that's tough.
That's all I'm saying.
That's tough.
But actually, maybe if I'm Party, I'm not mad.
But some niggas don't. Some
maybe.
niggas don't care about playing Robin, bro. Everybody don't got to be
But
Batman.
the difference between my Slaughterhouse situation and his situation is, like Park said, it was an intro. This is a hit
breakout
single
hit.
that potentially can be remixed shortly. So I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna go piss.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's not going to go buck at Drake right now. He's more than likely going to play his lane like he's played his whole career and hope that he gets a remix if it ever does come.
The nigga
That's
off.
true. That's true.
I ain't gonna go piss the nigga off or fight with him over what could be a bigger bag potentially.
I'm not even saying about fighting or nothing like that. I'm just saying sitting there at home by yourself, you probably feel away. I would feel away.
No, if I'm sitting home,
That's
man,
all I'm talking
feeling
about.
away by
Definitely.
myself, when I wake up tomorrow or the next day, somebody's gonna feel it with me.
No,
I'm not- I'm not gonna be the
that's
only one
short-sighted.
feeling this
That's
way.
short-sighted. Like you said, baby, he knows, yo, we could do this, this could happen, that could happen, so let me not fuck nothing up. But behind closed doors, I'm a little tight.
Well, I said somebody. I might not tell it to Drake.
You know what's crazy? If PartyNextDoor were ever to crash out on Drake, the amount of support he would probably get from people would be insane.
Okay.
You don't think that they had these conversations prior to the song even coming out?
I'm sure.
With what the
It depends on how the song.
Obviously, with this being a joint project, it would almost be expected that they would agree on the track listing. But given the fact that this is your label head and he pretty much strong-armed tracks away from you in the past, I could totally see Drake vetoing any of P&D's decisions. And Party may not display his resentment towards Drake or the success of Nokia, but yeah, behind closed doors, I could definitely see him being a little annoyed about the whole situation because the conversation is off him right now, other than pointing out if he's mad about the whole situation. He's always played second fiddle to Drake and honestly other artists as well, with the biggest records he's written not even being performed by him. And like I said, hearing him in interviews, he always did give off the vibe that he did want the spotlight on him as well. As far as the leaks, it is funny that they sound eerily similar in quality to Drake's previous leaks. But like I said, I'm pretty sure Joe's Patreon had a healthy surge in traffic given the fact that they hijacked that post by buying that domain and linking it to the Patreon. And yet another inept move by Drake and his team. Because even if he made that error, somebody in his team should have quickly snatched up that domain, especially if they had the time to actually design that. I truly don't think these leaks are anything like breakthrough or extraordinary to be able to justify Joe saying that Kendrick, Future, and The Weeknd have to drop anything to answers to these leaks. As far as Rick Ross and ASAP Rocky, maybe they would qualify for that, but I truly don't think people want to hear ASAP Rocky going off on Drake. But definitely let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about these Drake leaks? Do you guys agree with Joe when he says that these records are out of here? And also let me know if you guys think that the Nokia record will reach #1. This is definitely his most well-received song post-beef, but it would definitely be hilarious if Kendrick Lamar dropped a visual to stop this momentum. Also, let me know if you guys think Party would be mad with the fact that the record is having all the success, or if he's just happy that he's making money off its success. And how would you feel like if you were in the same situation? Definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does your channel wonders, and I really want to thank you guys so much for continuing to make this channel a part of your day. It honestly means the world to me, and all the love and support that you guys continue to show this channel on a daily is honestly overwhelming. So I'm really looking forward to what you guys have to say on this topic. Hope you guys love this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. I really don't think Kendrick, Future, or The Weeknd have to drop anything because of these leaks.